Things you should never tell a Sigma male. Sigma males think logically by nature. They would rather use logic and reason to make sense of the world than follow their feelings. But there are some things that, when said to a Sigma male, will set him off. Since Sigma males tend to be quiet and mysterious, it can be hard for people on the outside to know what to say to them and what not to say. Even though every man is different, there are certain topics that you should never bring up with a Sigma male. Here is a list of things you should never say to a Sigma male from Blokebox to help you deal with them. 1. Move quickly. Because they work alone, Sigmas are easy to spot by the way they do their jobs. They prefer to work alone and will look for any way to avoid a group project. Working alone gives them the freedom to work at their own pace, which is very important for a Sigma male to do his best work. Sigmas don't like being rushed or put under pressure. When they're working hard, it's best to let them do it at their own pace, since rushing them will only make them angry and make it harder for them to do what they need to do. 2. What's the weather like? Questions about the weather, what you did over the weekend, or what you had for lunch might seem like the kind of small talk that everyone can handle, but Sigma males are less likely to do so. Sigmas aren't usually interested in small talk like this. They are naturally deep thinkers who like to talk about things that require a lot of thought. They don't like to dance around questions that don't have an answer. When talking to a Sigma male, it's best to skip the small talk and jump right into a conversation you'll both find interesting. 3. Speak up. Sigmas are introverted by nature, which means that they don't like to be the center of attention. A Sigma male may seem like he should be more outgoing because of how calm and collected he is, but he prefers to stay on the edges and be more of an observer. Asking him to speak up to get him out of what you think is his shell won't do anything but annoy him. So it's best to let a Sigma male decide when and how he wants to join in social interactions and join the conversation. Don't do number 4. Sigma men are very goal-oriented and fiercely independent. One thing they hate most about life is being told what they shouldn't do. This is because they think a lot and take a lot of time to think about themselves. This gives them a clear and honest idea of what they can and can't do. Because of this, they hate it when people who don't know them as well as they do jump to conclusions about what they can and can't do. If you try to stop a Sigma male from doing something, he's probably going to do it even more. 5. What's the problem? Sigma men like to do things on their own and don't often ask for help or comfort from those around them. Asking someone what's wrong is usually a sign of trust and an invitation to talk, but Sigma males don't usually respond well to it. Sigmas know whom they can trust in their inner circle, and if they have a problem, they will go to these trusted peers before telling a random stranger. Even though it might seem like a nice thing to do, don't be surprised if a Sigma male doesn't tell you much when you ask him to. 6. Tell me a little bit about who you are. Sigma males are known for sticking to themselves. They don't try to get attention and don't care about becoming popular. Sigma males talk about what they want to talk about when they want to talk about it. They don't like questions that try to put them in a box or give them a simple description. They are complicated people, so if you ask them to describe themselves in a few words, you would probably get a simple answer. Most of the time, it's best to let a Sigma male show you who he is through how he acts instead of trying to understand him in simple terms. 7. You don't like that kind of thing. Sigmas have complex and varied ways of thinking, which often makes them interested in a wide range of hobbies and activities. Sigma males' wide range of interests can often be very surprising. Knowing one side of a Sigma male doesn't mean you can predict his other sides, so it's best not to make assumptions like this. When you tell a Sigma male, "Oh, that's not your thing," you assume you know everything about his complicated mind. A Sigma male knows himself better than anyone else, and he's usually the only one who can tell what he will or won't like. 8. Let it go. Sigma males are extremely focused and determined. They think carefully about their goals before setting their minds on something, and when it comes to getting what they want, they often act like perfectionists. Sigma males believe in getting back up after being knocked down, and they don't like hearing no. Telling a Sigma male to give up on his goals because he has had a setback is like putting salt in an open wound. Sigma males know themselves well enough to know that almost nothing can stop them from getting what they want. 9. Get a grip. Sigma males often don't show their emotions to the outside world because they are not the most social creatures. Instead, they usually don't show how they're feeling on the outside. This can sometimes make the Sigma come across as cold or emotionless to people outside the group. People often think that a Sigma's stoic appearance means he is grumpy or upset about something, and Sigmas are often told to brighten up or smile more. This isn't necessary because Sigma is probably happy as is and is just keeping his feelings to himself. 10. You are thinking too much. Sigma men are known for putting a lot of thought into everything they do. When you talk to a Sigma male, it's clear right away that they think a lot before they speak and like to look at a subject from all sides. Some people might see this highly analytical way of thinking as overthinking, and Sigma males are often told to stop doing that. This is just the Sigma male's nature, though, and he won't be able to change it. 11. You'll never be able to do that. Sigma men are determined and focused, and you can usually count on them to get what they want when they set their minds to it. They like to think carefully about their goals and never do anything before figuring out the best way to do it. For the well-calculated Sigma male, things that might seem unrealistic or impossible to others are often well within reach. If you try to stop a Sigma male from doing something, you're probably going to be wrong in the end. 12. You need to get out more. As we've already said, Sigma males aren't known for being very social. What sets them apart from the rest of society is that they don't follow the normal rules of how the social hierarchy works. Instead, they are like lone wolves who choose to stay alone and go their ways. Even though they can enjoy social interactions, they are very careful about when they do so and often don't do it very often. It's best not to try to get a Sigma male to be more social because he probably won't like it. A Sigma male will usually only go somewhere if he thinks he will like it. 13. Listen to what they say. One of the most well-known things about the Sigma male is how strongly he wants to be on his own. Sigma males hate being told what to do and spend a lot of their lives doing whatever they can to avoid the paralysis of conforming. They don't care about being popular, making other people happy, or following trends. Nothing irritates a Sigma male more than being told what to do, and this is one of the best ways to make him mad. Sigma males do best when they are left alone and don't get along well with bossy people in charge. If you want to get the most out of a Sigma male, it's best to leave him alone and wait to tell him what to do.